Hey, what it do with the business is?
It is another week in the books with the On Deck TV show. I am Spike Lou.
Man, holla at your boy Animal Brown, Animal_Brown if you're looking for me on socials.
Absolutely, and I am Spike Lou on them same social sites. Holla at your boy AB. It is past hoodie weather. You got to get a coat on, my guy.
And listen,
Jeez.
it's not, hey, listen, it went from being cool during the morning and then warming up.
Bro,
that warm-up ain't came yet.
I was going to play golf this week. It's a Reynolds route.
Good luck with that, bro.
Man, I can't even do it.
Make sure your gear straight. You can get some gear. They got gear for the cold shit. I mean, it ain't cold.
It's too cold for me to be out there. You right. They do got some gear. Shout out to Eastside Golf. I know they got some dope stuff over there, but I don't know if I can be out there for 3 hours doing that in this weather.
You can have that. Listen, man, we got an action-packed episode.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to get to it. You won't believe who is suing who. We have a rapper suing another rapper.
Okay.
Somewhat A-list. And I would say A-list. One of the big three is getting sued. And we'll say that. Halloween is here. We're going to talk scariest music videos and album covers. And Joey Badass gave the real reason why he canceled his entire tour before it kicked off. But first.
Okay. And our top 25.
Oh, yes.
We wrap up the series today.
Yes. Top 25. We're going from 5 to 1.
It should be good.
Super excited about that. But first, the much anticipated, highly awaited Verzuz that we called a long time ago. Thank you, Swizz and Timbaland, for making that happen after you watched our show, clearly. And we said they need a No Limit versus Cash Money. It happened in Vegas. It went down. We did a live stream. Shout out to QB from Coachless Theory and my guy Jay Red from Who Gave You a Pod, as well as Ken from Dead End. We had a massive 3-hour-long pre-game, live stream, and post-game. Make sure y'all go on YouTube and check that out if you missed it, for the Verzuz. So we did a bunch of breaking down at the time in the moment. A day or two has passed.
Yeah.
The dust has settled. What has been your biggest takeaway or takeaways from the evening?
Some of the bigger takeaways, loyalty goes a long way. It looked really good having all of those people, regardless of the problems they've had with P throughout the past, on stage with him. When they came out, the No Limit Soldiers, everybody had the camouflage on with the No Limit gear.
OG
bars, no shirt on. That meant something.
Yeah.
Like, then you look over at Cash Money and you got Baby dissing Turk. It's like, people are like, oh, come on, bro. Like, people having to take the mic away from Baby so he won't go too far in responding to P.
Because it was going.
Yeah, that looks away. You look salty at 60 years old and you're a multi-millionaire. Like, it don't work. So people kind of turned off by that. Also, from a musical standpoint, Cash Money music is too... It was too something.
Glossy.
Glossy. It
commercial.
Was too commercial, pristine.
Yeah.
Those type of things. You needed some gutter, grimy, in the hood tracks, which No Limit was able to provide. Shout out to KLC.
Yes.
He did his thing on the ones and twos. And that's the reason that No Limit won. That's the reason they were able to walk away from that, because they understood the assignment. They came there and did what they needed to do. What Cash Money did was they kind of leaned towards, oh, these are our big hits. Let's just make sure we play our big hits. They can't beat our big hits. You're wrong, sir. Yeah. Your big hits can get beat by street shit, because that's what this is.
Yeah.
Y'all are two street labels. Even though Cash Money did get to a point where it's like, okay, yeah, they making the hits and they doing the bling bling thing, but that shit didn't work here. You can't do that against P.
Yeah.
Another takeaway that I had.
Okay.
Verses are better when it's interstate rivalries.
Oh, for sure.
You get the big moments like you got with Dipset and the Locks.
Gucci.
Like you had with Gucci and Jeezy.
3-6 and Bones.
Well, they ain't from the same place.
Oh, that's you're right.
And that was just that wasn't as big as these three that we talking about.
Nah, for sure.
Cause you get this thing where like you ain't bigger and better than me, bro. Like I don't care
this
what
my
you
city,
say.
This my state.
This is my spot. So that just stood out to me in a sense of, oh, that's what it is. Like Jada Kiss getting up there and saying, I'm from New York. I don't live in Miami.
I ain't moved to Miami.
I ain't moved to Colorado.
Yeah.
Or when you get Jeezy saying that whatever he said in response to the diss song, and when you get P saying, nigga, I was uptown too. Yeah. And you might have started this, but I done this.
It hit harder.
So it's the next verses or the most prominent verses will always be intercity verses or intertown or interstates.
I mean, but that's a good call out, and I ain't think about that. But even just some that where it's kind of like a murky past,
Yeah,
so to
definitely.
speak. You know, it's always good when there's some history, there's a story to tell. That just adds to it. It's like with any rivalry. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in sports or whatnot. That's a good look. I didn't really think about that. I got a lot of takeaways, but you know we can't be here all night. I will say I was a little disappointed that it wasn't a full 20 piece.
Yeah, cutting it off was slow.
I needed all of the flats and the drums. I needed a full 20 piece with the goddamn fries and
ranch and blue cheese,
ranch and blue cheese, sweet tea. I needed all that. But when you look at, I thought it was interesting. Mia made a shirt who was by far, well, it was between her and Juvie as the MVP.
Yes.
So it was good to see Mia get her flowers. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit in a second. But she put a shirt out. She made a shirt that had the track listing, that had the set list, and so they were originally supposed to. She's got 13 songs on each side, so it looks like it wasn't supposed to be 20.
Okay.
Because P didn't do 13. She's got the 2 that didn't get played.
Which ones?
Mr. Womp Womp, which explains Fiend being there, and Hootie Hoo. Those are the 2 that didn't get played. So that kind of sucks.
It might have got ugly if Who came on. Well, no, nobody wasn't on that type of time though. But baby, it seemed like.
But if he say, you know what I'm saying, 4 or 5 homers Purple Jacks for the summer, SS&O 20, I ain't no motherfucking stunner. It might have went there. And then we would have been glad that C Murder wasn't there, because then C Murder would have shot Birdman on stage in front of everybody.
It would have went up if C Murder was there regardless. First song, no
The shit he was talking.
First song, No Limit Soldiers. It would have been up. What's up?
But I was highly entertained. I was glad Mia X finally got her flowers. I've said this before. I was doing a first listen with Q on one of the No Limit albums, and she was like, "Yo, why doesn't Mia X get like the calls from like some of the younger artists and this, that, and the third? Because like Gangsta Boo used to get a feature here and there. We know Kim get her props." She was like, "Why don't people talk about Mia X?" I was like, "Because Mia X doesn't have a solo song that the culture recognizes as hers. Her biggest looks are on posse cuts for the most part, with the exception of I'm About It. Obviously, it's her and P, but P outshines her on that in terms of visibility.
Yeah.
And then on Make 'Em Say, that's her other notable verse. She doesn't have a solo record that people know to be hers, the same way like a Gangsta Boo. Gangsta Boo had where them dollars at. People know what that is. They done sampled it.
Yeah.
There's nothing, Mia X doesn't have that. But we all know how dope she was. So it was super dope to see her get her shine, because she was still in pocket. She didn't look washed. You know what I'm saying?
She looked great, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the last time we seen her, she was going through some health stuff, but she looked good. Like it was good to see her get her moment, because she's like a fan favorite. If you know type shit. So it was dope. I think the consensus was that No Limit won though.
Yeah, because a few
That was pretty clear.
outliers. There's a lot of people in the some people in the comments saying, "How do we think that No Limit won?" Which I don't know what planet they were on or what show they were watching. Maybe there was an alternate universe like in Marvel, where they had another versus playing and we missed something. Sure. But I didn't see that versus,
because I think people were counting the hits, because they were coming out the gate to. Going. What was the first one? That Still Fly.
Yeah.
And then P does Hustler Ball Against the Capital. Still Fly is a hit.
right?
Break 'Em Off Something is not a hit.
But that song beats them in this stage. Like, it's like that's what people like. You have to understand what this is, and that's why this was a cultural thing. It wasn't just you get to play your hits, and the same thing happened to Dipset. Yeah, Dipset got hits, but when Jada Kiss grabbed his microphone, bro, it's
they do a mixtape freestyle.
Like, you out of here.
Yeah.
So that's the equivalent of that.
I know we talked about the next one.
Okay.
And the next one got to be Verzuz. Got to nail the next one though. They got some momentum back.
They do.
Even though again this was a little mini Verzuz, a little 12, 13 piece. That's kind of some slaw. But they really got to capitalize on this momentum, dude. Like it's rejuvenated. And we said that, hey man, if you've been listening to us for a while, salute to you. But you've heard us say on here many times, it's not over. It's just that because it's out of sight, out of mind. When it comes back, if they nail it, when it comes back, people will be right back invested.
Before we get to that, I want to say something about that.
Go.
People were trying to say that P went over there to shake Birdman's hand and Birdman turned away.
Right.
It didn't look like that happened from the video that I saw.
Yeah, there's
It
another
looked like
angle.
Birdman did shake his hand, so all
Early.
that other narrative about that, I don't like that being out there. They were two mature adults. And I like all the stuff that was coming out afterwards when P, on the previous interviews, people have been reposting it, and P was like, I never had a problem with him and Baby saying the same thing. It's just like, I don't like some people that are around him.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
People can
Same.
understand that. Like, I may not think that you're a bad person, but I don't like that person, and that's your man. So
there's rumors of where that comes from, and you can go deep dive on Vlad.
Want to know.
Yeah. But they also said that may be the reason why it was a good idea not for it to be in New Orleans.
It would have went down if it was in New Orleans.
And not even them two.
Yeah, just because the people that associated thought they seen this up there. That's true.
Yeah.
But you could have had it in Atlanta or Houston.
Memphis.
Oh.
Anywhere but... But I don't think the crowd played that big of a... Well, they showed the crowd.
It should have because that moment that we got hyped to and that viral clip that we had when Ambada came on, to keep referencing the Jada Kiss and the Locks, when he grabbed that and he started talking that I'm not from New York and that beat dropped, that crowd went insane. And that added to it.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah,
I think it should have been one of them situations where they had to zip up phones, because that's all people do now. They just like this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like if you do the whole comedy show Chris Rock shit where you zip up the phones and like people got to be present, like bro, like it'll change the dynamic of the crowd.
True.
But to me, it lived up to the hype.
It did. I was
excited.
I was satisfied with it, even though I wanted more. It was still cool that they did it. No Limit knew the assignment, came out there and doing what they were supposed to do.
God. And we knew it early too, because when he came out to that doing it, I was like,
when you come out to No Limit Soldiers, you know what it is.
And they 30 deep.
And we called that. We called it too. So,
and shout out to Young Bleed too, man. He is right now in the hospital from like an undisclosed health reason. There's been rumors flying all day about the status, but apparently he's in ICU. That's all we know at the time of this recording. But that is some slaw considering he was just on stage. And he was one of the more hyped ones on stage. Got to perform how you do that there. Big platform, classic album.
I'm glad he got to get that moment. And before you asked about the other ones, the last thing, not performing,
that was on their set list.
It was, but they didn't get to it?
They didn't get to it.
That was a criminal offense that they didn't get to that.
Yep.
You got to be prosecuted and put in the electric chair for that, bro.
They got to a milli, though.
Which they shouldn't have. They could have replaced a milli with to be honest with you.
Could Wayne have balanced this out, though? If he would have came out.
Yeah. Wayne could have balanced this out. He could have did like 3 straight, like a Hot Boy song, like a Wayne song, a Big Timer song, and people would have went crazy just for him being there.
That's true.
And they said that, to be fair, he said... Well, it's being reported.
Okay, I'm about to say.
It's being reported that he said, if all of us aren't going to be there, then I'm not coming. Speaking to Turk not being there.
But he did actually say that when it came to the tour.
He said it about this too. And that's been his thing. And that would be a constant. They said he was communicated with. He asked, would everyone be there? They said, no, Turk wouldn't be there. He was like, well, I ain't coming. Because he was in Vegas, like we said.
Yeah, that's weird.
If that been your stance the whole time, then it's not.
No, I'm saying it's weird that they wouldn't make a concession. Then if I'm Birdman or anybody or Manny,
that speaks to the leadership, like we said with P. Like P would have went ahead and squashed that, be like, all right, let Turk come. But Birdman was so adamant. We heard how he was talking about Turk at the end. He was like, no, Turk ain't coming.
So ego was going crazy.
That's insane. You about to ask about other verses?
Yeah, they have to nail the next one to keep the momentum up, and it needs to be within the next 90 days.
Yes, it needs to be fairly quickly. I don't have one that's a for sure fire thing, but I am operating off the premise of what I said, it being interstate.
Yeah, okay.
So
you gonna do Trick Daddy and fucking
no
Uncle Luke, nigga?
No. What I am gonna do though, if he can use 3-6 catalog, is Juicy J and Yo Gotti. A little bit of animosity there.
Yeah, more than a little bit.
I got some new stuff. Like he got some new stuff. I can go old school. Like he can go old school Memphis.
They washing Gotti though.
You think so?
Man, please.
Man, Gotti got a strong 20. I mean, and it depend on what 3-6 Juicy J can use.
The strong with 8 O's 20 for Yo Gotti is insane.
That would be entertaining though, say it wouldn't, because we know they got beef. A little bit.
Yeah.
It's been squashed. Hopefully they're adults now. They can kind of talk shit towards each other. So I think that'll be an entertaining matchup.
That ain't big enough though.
That ain't big enough.
No.
T.I. and Luda.
Yeah, unfortunately Luda already done went, but that would be tough.
One. And then this was recommended to me by someone. Shout out to Mo, friend of the show.
My guy.
He said East Coast, West Coast. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Because this might be over my head. LL Cool J, Ice Cube.
Ice Cube a little before my time, but I ain't mad at that though.
That ain't bad.
No, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Nah, I think people will fuck with that.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a moment that people will fuck with. And LL Cool J obviously got shit, and we know, and Cube. Yeah, that's actually not bad though. Yeah, so I don't know sonically how well it'll hit, but
because when LL Cool J hit you with that Hey Love, I don't know what Ice Cube gonna do.
Man, he ain't got nothing for that.
I'm like, I don't know how this.
And he gonna bring out
Boyz II Men out.
He bringing Wanye out. He ain't got nothing for that. Got nothing for that.
So I don't know, but I thought that was a good idea. So shout out to Mo. What you got?
No, I ain't got. I really don't have one. The one I wanted to see is not gonna happen because the one party is locked up.
Who?
The JD and Puff. I thought that was and MSG. That was hard.
He get out May 28th.
Yeah, May 28th of 2028. Yes, he done been sold Verzuz 3 times by then.
Man, all right. Next, man, we got Joey Badass. We talked about him on before. He was doing a tour. He went back and forth with the West Coast, held down New York on his own. But AB, he said that he's not going on tour because of mental health reasons, because of family stuff, and he wants to be there for his new kids.
Yeah.
I want to know from you as a fan, is that a good enough reason to cancel the tour that he had coming up?
Yeah, it is. He was scheduled to go. This was pretty abrupt. It was him. Rhapsody was opening up. Absol was opening up, and he was on the he was on Earn Your Leisure. He was on Earn Your Leisure's channel discussing that the mental health thing was real. He wasn't in the right state of mind to go on a full tour. He understands the grind that comes with it. And he's got a newborn, 5-month-old, that was killing him to not be at the crib. And he was already tired and really ain't getting no sleep right now. So the thought of it was like, nigga, which I feel him. There's been times, not even tour aside, I ain't want to go to the bar because I was tired from the day before. So
right.
Who am I to be like, man, going that 30-city tour or however many cities. I may be a little generous with the 30 cities. Shout out to Joey Badass. But however many dates he had, maybe a little 10-piece. 10 dates.
Hopefully.
Still, it'd be times I don't want to go out to a single spot. So I definitely understand that. And then plus, if you know his background with his man's from his pro era team, he took his own life on some mental health stuff. So that stuff hits close to home for him. So I can't sit here and knock him for that when he's had somebody so close to him kind of succumb to that. And then plus, we would all be sitting here crazy if he went and got pushed and went and did it and then went nuts and started doing wild, goofy shit. Like, we would all be looking like, nigga, what's wrong with you? Mm-hmm. So him getting ahead of it and peeping game, I'm here for it, man. It was a smart move.
Yes, that's a smart move for his mental health. I wonder, and I have to say this, if the numbers had been different, would this be the same thing?
I mean, there's a price for everything. Everybody got a price.
Right. So if these venues were sold out, I don't know that this would have happened. But again,
how do we know they weren't?
We know they weren't. We know they weren't because he's not on tour. He's at home. No, but you right. Everything you said is totally correct. Take care of your family. Take care of your mental health. And like, in my opinion, he has a lot more. He was on Joe's podcast talking about a movie that he was trying to make, like from a directorial standpoint, and written and everything. And he talked about roles that he had coming up that he thought were going to be pretty strong. I feel like he's a really good rapper.
He need to live right in there.
He's a really good rapper, but there are other avenues that he could take that continue to propel his brand. He said he wanted EGOT. Like, he said he's trying to get a Grammy, like the whole thing. So
I ain't mad at that.
And he may be talented enough to do it with, breaking his acting chops on Power. Not saying that he had the role there, but he said that there's a role coming out that he's really confident in, that people are going to look at him in another way in acting. So if I got that to fall back on, and I'm looking at these tour numbers and they not the greatest, and I have a 5-month-old at home, and I am feeling kind of like it's that time of year people get depressed anyway. I'm not going to this shit.
His latest album, Lonely at the Top, sold under 9,000 units, making it the first time his studio album did not debut on the Billboard Top 200.
Yeah, see, I'm not touring off that. If I just had a baby.
How can you tour off that?
Yeah, I just had a baby. I'm not touring off that.
Like, where are you going, though?
And I could come out. I would flat out say that too. Like, this album underperformed. Like, I can be. If I'm Joey Badass speaker, I'm successful enough, have had enough success, have so many things in the tuck. It's like, bro, I can't do that. Like, thank you for the 9,000 people that did, and I fuck with y'all, and maybe we'll do some small venues at some point. But right now, where I am in life, I'm not touring off 9,000. I'm not doing it.
And that's probably
I think he's too big of a name for that.
That's fair.
Yeah, so
that's probably what he's gonna do too. He probably just gonna do something smaller later down the road. Yeah, but I wouldn't. The idea of a tour was they getting ahead of their skis with that.
Yeah, I'm not leaving my 5-month-old to tour an album that sold 9,000. I'm just not doing that.
To perform at sports bars. Yeah, that ain't
BB
gonna work.
Kings.
Yeah. BB King could be hard though.
Yeah. It's cool.
Next up, man, Halloween is here. Tis the season. You just said it. It's chilly as fuck.
Yes.
Simple question, man.
Mm-hmm.
What's the scariest music video? Album covers. When you think Halloween, what music do you think about, man? What covers? What music videos?
I sit alone in my room.
Of course, yeah, for sure.
That, like, my mind playing tricks on me. Scarface. That shit scared me when I first heard the video. Nigga, all that had seen Bushwick Bill little ass with the one eye running through there and shit. I was like, man, what is going on? I may have been 9, 10 years old, but it did compel me to that music. I was like, man, what do they got going on?
Yeah.
So it's that, and if we're talking about an album cover, it's probably that Machiavelli album cover.
How so?
It's just that Pac having just died up on the cross, and you like, bro, what kind of weird shit was this? Where they knew this album cover was like this, and he died. Like it was kind of, you know, it was crazy. So I would say my mind playing tricks on me as far as a song, and then Machiavelli as far as an album cover.
For album cover, I'm gonna go to see Murder, Life, or Death, where he got the half alive, half dead with the skeleton leg and shit,
sitting on the
throne or the chair. That shit was hard. I think when I hear Halloween and I'm thinking album covers, I'm going with that. And the music video is Bone, Crossroads. Come on now.
Uncle Charles' eyes go blue.
Like, what? Fuck wrong with Uncle Charles, dude? Nah, bro. Like, time
and
out.
did you see Fat Joe and what he called Uncle Charles?
Yes, he butchered the fuck out his name.
Was he trolling? He gotta be.
He might be.
He gotta be. He know people gonna talk about that.
Cause he's getting too good at it. Like he fucking up too much.
What did he say? Who did he say? Uncle who?
Man, I don't know. Man, Uncle Fester? I don't know. He said something other than Uncle Charles.
It wasn't even close to Uncle Charles. But yeah, the Bone Crossroads is a good one. The Bone Crossroads is a good one. Shit, you know, even that album cover. What that?
That's true.
That East 1999 with what's the name of the popular song? Mo Murder.
Oh yeah. The Luigi,
that
Mr.
right
Luigi.
Mr. Luigi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that or any of that old 360 when people thought they were worshiping the devil.
Oh well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could do if you can make like a scary movie, but like have it like on some hip hop shit though. Like
referencing all those songs and
kind of like or just like score it, make it like a hip hop type score, kind of similar to what Pio did with the flipping the. I got five on it.
I got five on it.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, that was
like he's
hard.
kind of incorporated in the trailers. Somebody could kind of do something like that throughout the film. I don't know how, but that should be dope.
That would be dope.
Mr. Ouija.
Hey man, y'all let us know what y'all scary song. Stan is another one too.
I don't believe that though.
Stan was creepy as fuck. You serious? You listen to him? This crazy ass white boy.
Hey, I thought this whole time I watched a documentary on that. It's called Stans. I think it's on Amazon or something, whatever the fuck. But I thought that was he just came up with that name for a person. I thought that stood for fan and stalker, or stalker and fan, and it was a combination.
I did too.
It wasn't. It didn't mention that one time the whole documentary that's what that was. I was like, oh shit, did I just make that up?
Interesting. That's interesting. Speaking of Stans,
that makes more sense though.
Yeah, it does. Speaking of Stans, the top 20 slang words that came from hip hop have came out, AB.
Shout out to NBC right now.
Yeah, shout out to NBC right now. Did they miss anything, and what stood out to you on this list?
You say that, shout out to Stan, because Stan is on here. And again, the stalker's name was Stanley. Again, he had to have thought that he had to have meant stalker and fan. There's no way he didn't do it.
Eminem definitely probably did.
But anyway, this list is incredible. I'm not even gonna hold you.
This is a dope list.
This list is fire. I couldn't find anything that was missing. They've got Jiggy and its origin, Hot Girl Summer, Frenemy,
No Cap,
which I thought was dope. They have Frenemy popularized by the New Radicals in the 1998 song. Dope was in the 89 LL Cool J song. He said Turn Up.
Turn Up is on here.
Who's that, Migos?
It's used to describe partying and letting loose. The term came back traced to Rocco. 2007 swag season, and then 2 Chainz 2011 Turn Up. They got Twerk on here, crediting that to the Yin Yang Twins.
Oh shit.
Wildin', crediting that to Ice-T.
Hey yo, you wildin', son.
I got one that I didn't sign on.
What's that?
Slipping.
Slipping is
slipping. You slipping. That's been in hip hop. I don't know who to credit it with, but that is definitely a hip hop term, slipping.
But
shit,
DMX
hey, yo, I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. Hey, yo, I'm slipping. Or I caught him slipping at the light and said, like, come on, slipping has definitely got to be on this list.
Okay, I see in that context.
Yeah, like slipping.
I mean, that's fair. That's
the only one though. This is a really good list. YOLO,
Bling,
Woke.
Yeah, who started YOLO? Who brought that up? Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
we know. They ain't got it listed on here. But
I ain't see no Kendrick terms in here.
They gave woke from the term became common in the black communities in 1940. Erykah Badu used the phrase "I stay woke" in a 2008 song "Master Teacher." Y'all tell us if they missed anything just based off what you heard here, and would you put Slippin' on the list?
Probably some new age shit like Slide or something like that.
Yeah,
like
Slide,
some new young
Switch,
nigga shit.
all that shit that we don't know shit about. So, exclude the young niggas. It's not for y'all.
But this is a really good list, though.
Twin would definitely
that
be on
would be
there
on
now.
there for sure. This is a fire list. I was impressed.
Yeah,
Shout out to
especially
NBC.
from NBC. So that's wild.
Somebody black over at NBC held it down. Appreciate that.
Facts.
Next up, man. This is it's hot off the press too. Right before we pulled up, your man's "It Is What It Is" host, diplomat leader Cameron has reportedly filed a lawsuit against J. Cole for their song "Ready 24." Of course, that was on Cole's last album, The Off Season.
That was the intro, right?
The intro, yep. Cam claims that he provided his contribution to the track in exchange for Cole agreeing to lend his talents to one of his future projects or appear on his sports talk show. Over a year after Ready 24 dropped, neither has come to fruition, resulting in Cam arguing that he was never properly compensated for his work on the song. Fair or foul?
It's fair. It's business. Don't play with me.
So now suing is business.
It's business. You promised me a thing. This ain't going after somebody. This not going after somebody because they dissed you.
Suing is business.
We had an agreement. You told me you were going to get on a project. I'm not. Cameron has said he ain't doing music no more. Like it's not.
I'm about to say future project.
Yeah, that's a wrap. Yeah. So like you can't stop for 20 minutes to come on the show, bro. And I'm sure Cam done tried to reach out to him plenty of times.
Well, the bail you shooting Cam right now is insane.
Because this makes sense. How does this not make sense? I said the same thing when Boosie was talking about his business. When people call me up for a sample, I want to show you love, OG. Okay, cool. Let me tell you how much it costs to sample this song. It ain't free. You don't go to Def Jam and ask for nothing free. You don't do that. So when you come to me and I own my music, yeah, I'm going to send the invoice over. And just like with Cam, I did this off the love. You said you're a fan of me. It's a look. I understand that. But also in return, if I do a project, I want you on there, which that's not going to happen. Please don't. But yeah, come up here and sit at the show. I feel like J. Cole probably think he too big to come up here and sit at It Is What It Is.
J. Cole doesn't have anything to promote right now. If J. Cole's album was on the deck, then it would be a perfect time to go out there and sit. So Cam just need to chill out.
That's why it's weak.
Keep riding your wave. The numbers must be slipping.
No,
Speaking of slipping.
They not actually.
The numbers must be slipping.
That's not.
If he's trying to look, man, J. Cole, you won't answer my phone. Why don't you come on my show? What is Cole gonna say, dude? Cole, nobody knows what Cole is.
You're gonna give me a date.
Bro,
nigga, you can't hide forever, bro. Come back outside. Come tell It Is What It Is. Tell them I don't want to talk about the Kendrick and Cole stuff. We can talk sports. We can talk how you play basketball in Africa and average 2 points. We can talk about all of that. We ain't got to talk about J. Cole. We ain't got to talk about J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. We can talk about sports. You can talk about how you love basketball so much.
Hear that shit.
But he trying to hide, bro. Stop trying to hide, ducking niggas' phone calls. You owe me a favor. I want my favor, nigga.
It's been 4 years since that. Actually, that album came out in 2021.
Yeah, I've been waiting 4 years for my favor.
May 2021.
Oh, nah, you playing with me. Get the lawyers on the phone.
Oh,
get the lawyers on the phone.
What is this going to do? Now he going to pull up to the show now? You feel better? That's going to be awkward.
You going to give me my money now. Give me my money for my feature
What's the
price.
fee for a camera verse?
Oh, no. Just pay me my money. We could dead all of this shit. Just give me my money. I ain't got to even talk to you no more, bro.
You need that interview, dude.
The interview would the interview would be more lucrative, but if we can't do that and you mad because I'm suing you, just send me my money. Run that check, buddy.
Shit lame.
You just saying that because first of all, because your man's got so much heat for suing in a totally different context, and it's not lame at all. There's nothing lame about that.
I respected Boosie for doing it because. But what was his situation? I think he's done it a couple times. He had a situation with Blue, his artist.
Well, Blue, that's a different thing. Blue was signed under him and just left and tried to dip off. And he was like, nigga, we got paperwork. Come on, with my money.
Facts.
But there were people that were like trying to use his songs as samples and didn't want to pay him.
That's what it was.
And he was like, bro, how y'all figure y'all don't have to pay me and y'all pay Def Jam? So no.
Yeah, that's a good point. But Cam,
what's lame about it? When you saying it's lame, what is lame about this? If somebody owe you something, You gonna want your money, or you gonna want what they promised you. And if you're able to sue them, you gonna do it. Me and J. Cole not friends.
I would say it would be one thing if the fall off came out 4 or 5 months ago, and
if I'm Cam, I don't got nothing to do with when the fall off come out.
But you would understand that that's when he's going to go on a promo run. Like if the fall off came out 5 months ago, and he went and did Breakfast Club, or he went and did 2 or 3 other things, and he skipped your shit and stopped to answer your call, then that'd be one thing. That's all I'm saying.
He should communicate that with him. This sounds like a lack of communication. That's what
I agree.
Like. So if Cole had picked up the phone,
Cole's phone is off right now. He's not talking to anybody, dude. He in album mode.
Hey, bro, you gotta come outside at some point, bro.
He's in album mode, dude.
You gotta come outside at some point.
Hey, man, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Yep.
Top 25 albums of the last 25 years.
Yes,
Salute to y'all if y'all been following along. Real quick, you know how we do at this time. Our guy Cole Chillin'.
Shout out Cole Chillin'.
He has his 10 through 6.
Okay.
All right.
J-Rock.
He said, Lupe Fiasco, Food and Liquor, number 10.
Okay.
Jeezy, TM 101, number 9. Drake, Take Care, number 8. The Game, documentary, number 7.
Okay.
And Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap, number 6.
Okay. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, once we get into this territory, it's going to be all...
Yeah, pretty much. What do you think the percentage points are that me and you have the same number 1?
Low. Because 1 or 2 you've already said.
Okay.
So, and then you just have bad taste. So there's that part of it.
What?
But I say 2 of these are definitely probably a match, though.
No, they're not.
What?
One of them will be, but I know 2 of them won't be.
Well, what's your number 5 then?
Well, hold on.
Okay.
I want to read something that someone sent me that they made a guess on what my top ones would be. Shout out to Rich. He said, I'm taking a guess that Urban Legend, Blueprint, and My Dark Twisted Fantasy will be 3 of your top 5.
Urban Legend is nasty work, and it better not.
My Dark Twisted Fantasy is nasty
That's
work.
a classic.
In my top 5? Get the fuck out of here.
It should be. That's what he's saying.
Like
if it's not, then it's not valid. But the Urban Legend was just a T.I. bias coming through. You already know you got that.
Magic Johnson head shake.
Jesus.
All right. Speaking of T.I. bias, number 5.
Oh, my God.
You had this a little lower. This album meant something to me, AB. My guy was gone. They tried to write him off in between deals with LaFace. That trap music.
Yeah.
I remember the day I bought it. I loved that album. Definitely had to make my top 5.
Trap could have been in the thing, too. In the slang
Trap
terms.
definitely could have been in there. That's a good one. Yeah,
Damn, he wouldn't have been credited with it, but
no, he wouldn't have.
Andre, yeah, for sure. But no, that's a classic. Obviously, I fuck with that album a long way.
What you got 5?
I have a better.
You
album.
had that one already, right?
I did.
Okay.
I have a better album, one that's better than that. Drake, Nothing Was the Same. Head in the Clouds.
Drake in the top 5 is disgusting.
I think this is
nasty
my favorite
work.
Drake. Even though Take Care gets all the recognition because of how influential it is. But Nothing Was the Same, I think, is the better body of work. It should be in everyone's top 5 for the last 25 years. What's your number 4?
My number 4, no one would have guessed this one.
That means it's trash.
I mean, it's not. You're going to love it, too. No one would have guessed this one, and I liked it so much. I listened to this album the whole year that it came out. And I just said they old school style. 2023. Killer Michael.
Ah, well, yeah, that Michael the shit.
I love that album.
Yeah.
Still listening to that today. So, yeah.
So shout out to you for having something for more recent, though. I don't think I had anything in 2023.
I couldn't put it under.
Maybe that Larry June.
I couldn't put it under the, that album was exactly what I've always wanted to hear from Killer Mike. A lot of his stuff leans towards more rock and roll, faster BPMs. Yeah. This one was perfect. This is exactly what I want to hear. When I hear him talking on podcasts and what I think of him and how well he can rap, this album to me was a perfect album. So I got Killer Mike Michael.
I think we have 444 to thank for those types of albums.
Yeah.
In the modern era.
1,000,000% I give you that.
And shout out to my guy Cole Chillin', because I had said that Kanye was the only rapper with a classic in 3 decades. I take it back, Jay is too. Because I count 444 as a classic because of the impact. And then, of course, 90s is Reasonable Doubt, and 2000s is Blueprint.
I'm mad at that.
All right, speaking of Kanye.
You got 4, Kanye?
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, for sure. Shout out to you, Rich. You know ball. minus the last. The only song I don't like that it isn't superb is the very last song. The Caught in This World and Brand New, whatever the fuck that shit is.
Yeah.
That's a supreme skip.
I'm about to listen to that shit no more.
Everything else is S tier.
I'm lying. I do listen to that Devil in the Blue Dress still.
Rick Ross' best verse
Yeah, of
he's
his whole
ever going
career.
to record.
Of his whole career.
Yep.
Easily.
It's not even close.
It ain't.
Nicki's breakout.
Yeah. Classic whole verse.
Sci-Hi breakout.
Classic push.
All of the Lights. We had a listener say that was the best song of the last 20, and that has an argument for that. Like it's a classic album. It's not even.
I couldn't put Kanye on my list twice. Fuck it.
That's
Fuck it.
wild.
I had to go with Graduation.
That should be mandatory.
No, sir. All right, number 3.
Okay.
Come Back Outside, man. People that know it should have. People that have been listening to this show since 2014 or like started, or since we've started, should know how much I love this album, and it would have had to be in my top 3. 2014 Forest Hills Drive. I love that album. My favorite Cole album. I think this changed Cole's career in the sense of where he was and where he started heading to, and put him in that conversation, the top 3. He started murdering shit after this. The rollout behind it, that documentary.
It wasn't no rollout. It just dropped.
Yeah, and I'm talking about the everything after it.
Yeah.
The documentary, the going to the old house, buying that, letting fans walk through. That shit was fire. If you ain't seen the documentary, I believe it's on HBO. But my number 3 is 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
Nah, that's that shit. That's his best album for sure. And again, it was on mine. It was just a little bit lower. Number 3 for me is Jay-Z Blueprint.
That's disgusting at 3.
It's accurate.
How could that be 3? Like, there's no way that could be 3.
It's accurate at 3 for my personal favorite.
Disgusting.
Obviously, it introduced a lot of people to production of Just Blaze, introduced a lot of people to production of Kanye, sped up Chipmunk soul samples, changed the game. It's a trend-setting album. There's not much to say about Blueprint. It's the shit.
Yeah. Number 2 for me, 2020. But number 2 for me, you had it early on your list. Album meant a lot to me. Remember when it came out. Still 1,000,000% listen to this day. Created a brand new genre of people.
Tyler the Creator.
Of rapping. No. Jeezy, TM 101. Number 2.
That's ridiculously high.
That is right there in its place. If it wasn't another album that existed, this probably would be number 1. So shout out to Jeezy. I had to have that too.
I wonder how well this will age in 10 more years.
That would be a great heading to that conversation that we had on Dead End. Like, when do you start replacing the classics with the new one? Yeah.
Make sure y'all tap in. We'll do top. Well, we didn't have a number, but
just classics that will fall out of the.
We'll say top 100.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point though. But it's the shit as of today, and it's 20 years later. So
yeah.
Number 2 is Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Got that far away from my list. Good Kid, Mad City. I thought. I remember where we were at, copying that and listening to it for the first time, hearing the skits. I was a fan of the skits from day one. I was completely immersed in it, listening to it. The layup would be to see some visuals to that shit, but I know that's low hanging fruit because that's
still
how
to this
cold
day.
It was. Yeah,
like
and I'll take it today. 10 years from now, I'd be here for it. It's my favorite Kendrick album by far. I think it's his best body of work. But again, I understand people's liking To Pimp a Butterfly more. Or equal at least, but it's just not my sound sonically. So I lean Good Kid, Mad City. Kendrick, that's the best version of Kendrick to moi.
Yeah.
Incredible album, one of my favorites. It'll never get old.
Yeah, great album, man.
Dying of Thirst is.
I remember listening to it and skipping the skits, and like I don't get it.
Disgusting.
No, I was like, I didn't get it, but then went back and listened. Like, oh shit.
The fact that they out of order.
Yeah.
So that people was on the internet. Given the actual order of the
shit was fire. Absolutely. All right, number 1, you had egregiously too low, even though it was in your top 3. Jay-Z Blueprint, man. September 11th, 2001. I remember the day, and I remember it well. I remember the BET Awards when H to the Izzo was premiered with the Michael Jackson sample, and Jay was on there with the Jordan jersey. And I said, I cannot wait till this album drops. That's how big of a whole fan that I was. Still to this day, word for word, song 1 through 13, even the extra tracks, all of it, everything hit. There is one that people try to say he skipped, but I mean, I guess it depends on your flavor.
Which one? The girls were girl? Oh no, the exercise
number
one.
5. Now exercise. What's number 5? Whatever number 5 is. You know the song. God damn it, I can't think of how it go now. But it's number 5. I know that.
I don't know if I'm skipping anything on Blueprint.
When you hear it, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm finna look it up while you talk.
He did get washed by M though. Let's be honest.
That's not true at all.
Let's go ahead and be having an honest moment.
A narrative that
was. You talking about jigger that nigga?
Yeah, that's a narrative that was presented by a white man in a black man's music.
No, that was a narrative presented by Nas.
Oh, Nas said that. Yeah. Nas said that. Same thing. Koofy wearing, just because he wear Koofy don't mean that he bright.
I will say that that was the first time somebody had ever
mentioned
clowned somebody for being out rapped on their own song.
Yeah.
Before that, nobody ever gave a shit. You gave just props for somebody for having a fire feature.
Facts.
My number 1. Let's be honest, y'all.
You can't have Drake on here again.
I mean, you could. It'd be logical.
You can't.
But I'm going Ye. It's my guy. You know, I don't stand for no Ye slander. But it's Graduation, dog. His best album. I understand the argument for 2 or 3 other ones because that's just how cold the catalog is. But Champion, I wonder. That's probably the best Kanye B-side ever. I wish he had a video for it. Can't Tell Me Nothing, Flashing Lights, Homecoming, Barry Bonds when Lil Wayne was out of his mind.
Barry Bonds might be a little skip though.
What?
Barry Bonds might be a skip. Well, no, I'm gonna tell you what the skip is. It's Drunken Hot Girls.
I actually like that though.
Yeah, you like that.
Yeah, I do, but people don't like that
Drunken
song.
Hot Girls is a skip.
I like that song though.
That's a skip.
Big's brother. Big Brother was Big Brother. This shit is.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
The premiere joint, man, bro. Top tier, spectacular production all around. It's a classic. I'm here for it. Oh, shout out to Coach Chillin. He went on here and submitted his 5 through 1 too.
Oh, nice. And we're gonna have some questions. This ain't dead yet, y'all. Even though we gave y'all 5 through 1, next week we'll throw in some questions at the end of our quick hits about each other's lists and just questions in general about them.
Absolutely. Number 5 for Coach Chillin, Wale. Album about nothing.
That's insane.
Let's go for Lauren.
That's fucking insane.
New Wale dropping next month.
You disrespecting the whole West Coast. You disrespecting your backyard, bro. Come on, come home, bro. Come home, bro.
That's a classic though.
For Wale.
But I mean, like,
what?
It's a classic, but like
it ain't like the documentary. Like we talked earlier, it ain't like the documentary classic.
But it's like the Hall of Fame. How like even like kickers get in.
That's so disrespectful.
But I'm saying like it's
one of the reasons
positions.
why it shouldn't be top 5. It's like a punter getting into the top. Like that's what that is.
But it's still impactful though. The punter is impactful.
I average 68 yards a punt. Nigga,
how cold you gotta be to
whip de doo. Come on, bro. And that ain't like that. That's my favorite Wale album. The top 5 is insane.
You know how cold you gotta be to be a kicker to get into the Hall of Fame.
I respect it.
Number 4 is an album that came out this year.
Oh, well, he cheated. Man.
Or this might be last year. Tyler the Creator, Chromacopia.
I ain't never heard that.
I have never heard that.
You can't be surprised at that, nigga. I ain't listening to Tyler the Creator.
I fuck with the album, but I can't. I actually like the one he did with Drama a little bit more.
You got your West Coast card back with that one. Go chilling because you jumped all the way back out the window.
It's right back to number 3, Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
Number 2, Kanye, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. And number 1, Hove, Blueprint.
Throw the diamond up one time. Let's go.
Appreciate you submitting that, man. He submitted all 25 to us, man. Good looking.
Appreciate that.
Definitely appreciate that.
That was good stuff.
What we got, man? And y'all drop y'all's in the chat.
Yeah, y'all want to put y'all 25 together, man. Let us know. We'll read some of them on here. At least the top 5.
Hey,
yeah, we'll read y'all top 5.
I ain't reading all 25. Unless you did a break. Unless you broke it down like this week to week. Then
Facts.
I had you. Wins and losses, man. Your boy, Future. Mm-hmm. People getting sued out here in these streets. Future is getting sued for using a picture of the Dungeon family house on his last project. That mixtape Pluto.
Sued by who?
The Dungeon family estate.
Rico Wade?
The Dungeon family estate. Rico Wade is no longer with us.
It seemed like that could have been some communication problems right there. I feel like this won't go. This is first of all, it's a loss.
Yeah. Because
I feel like if he probably thought since he was a part of the Dungeon family that it was okay for him to use the house.
Right.
and then he hasn't been communicated with, or they didn't communicate with him that like you should have hit us off, maybe this, that, and the third. So I feel like this is it probably got overblown, and if they ask Future, he'll take care of it.
I think this is definitely an L. Number one, though, you can't really tell that that's the Dungeon Family house the way that the graphic is.
The Killer Mike was talking about that. He said, if you know, you do.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, it's an L. That's nobody wins when the family feuds.
I never heard of Future saying anything negative or derogatory about Dungeon Family. He always big them up and get them credit. So I feel like if they wanted it and could get in touch with them, they probably would.
No, for sure. Next up, your man 50 was joking on Yayo. He's weighing him out for how long it's taking him to respond to Jim Jones and Memphis Bleak.
He's going to put him off the jet.
He was going to quit G Unit because of this. W or L?
This is a W because they can laugh at this. Like, I guess Tony L was flexing when he said, I'm too busy on the jet to respond to Jim Jones and Memphis Bleak. I guess that was a flex, being on 50's jet. So he had to ask for alcohol.
And then Bleak responded and was like, that's the point. That's what I'm trying to point out.
Right. So that was the real W when Bleak been able to say, yeah, your boss had to make you do that, nigga. Jay don't call me to do shit like that. So.
This is a W.
For who?
For us, because we don't have to hear a Tony Yayo respond to Jim Jones or Memphis Bleak. I hope he's not talking about
he ain't talking about rapping. He couldn't have been talking about
rapping. For the life of me, I hope he's not talking about rapping. There is no need for Tony Yayo to be near a microphone.
Yayo went on to say they had to say his name to stay in the algorithm.
That's not true, Yayo. That's just not true.
Memphis Bleak and Jim Jones are in my algorithm way more than Tony Yayo.
That's a sad algorithm.
But it's true. It's true. It would be sad if Tony Yayo was in that algorithm. He's not. Memphis Bleak got a podcast and Jim Jones just say crazy shit.
Jim Jones got a new podcast, and his outfit at the Verzuz was insane.
That was a nasty outfit. You listen to that Jim Jones podcast?
No. Not yet. I'll tap in, though. I'll check it out.
I'm cool.
Stick my head in the door, see what it's hitting on. Last one, man. Win or loss. DDG, your boy, has made more money in 30 days from streaming than his entire music career.
Hey, DDG. Let me tell you, this is a W because you found your stream of income and you're making money on and he's actually entertaining. If you tap into a little bit of his stream, he's kind of funny. People fuck with him.
So you subscribe?
No.
You wanted to subscribe?
No. I subscribed to Kyle. I ain't never watched I watched the BET, but DDG, just put the microphone away, bro. Pack it up. Throw them 16s away. All that cool. Even the features you think hard that you got in the tuck that you finna drop that. Throw it away, bro. Just do the stream and shit. You're good at it.
DDG got a song with the baby I fuck with, though.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you
do. And he
got
that moonwalking in Calabasas. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, just eat off that moonwalking in Calabasas. It's crazy that the moonwalking in Calabasas ain't made more than he had streaming in 30 days because that was a popular song.
Yeah, but it wasn't that popular, though.
He ain't got no tours. He couldn't book no club.
The DDG tour is certainly not happening. No, nigga, where is he gonna perform at? No, with all due respect, it's a W, man. Like you said, find a pivot. The music ain't working, and it clearly wasn't.
Yes.
Pivot, knock up an R&B chick, and go find another viable.
Well, he dated a girl.
Who?
India Love. That's his girl.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That's his ball.
Hey, you watch the streams, dude. You subscribe. I don't know.
That's his ball, as they say. The kids say.
That's his ball.
Yeah, that's what
like
the
ball
kids.
and chain.
No, ball. Like that's my ball.
The fuck is that? Ball,
That's what the
BALL?
kids say. Yeah, that's my ball.
Like ball and chain. That's got to be the reference to
That's
ball.
not
and chain.
referring to ball and chain though. It's referring to like that's your ball.
Like basketball? Like when a nigga's like, that's.
Yes, that's it. Nigga, it's just like 6'7". It ain't supposed to make sense.
Man, these niggas slow out here, dog. What the fuck are y'all talking about, dude? Y'all gotta stop making up shit, dude. That's not getting added to the list of slang words. I guarantee it's gonna be gone in 60 seconds.
They made it. That went viral with him saying that. He, like, Buddy was trying to get an India in front of me. He was like, "That's my ball, bro." It was like, what?
Damn. What? Oh my God! All right, man. That don't make no sense. On deck of the week, you already know we're going to YouTube. Shout out to the One Shocker. He said, "I'm writing this one day before the verses, so I hope P doesn't do tight whips or dim jeans." Thankfully, he didn't do either. He said, "So I gotta ask, what was the first song that got y'all into No Limit? For me, the first time I heard it was Bout It, being spun on 920 in the spring of '96. It was definitely different from anything I had heard on the radio up until that point. What's the first No Limit song that you can remember getting put on?
Probably being in the teen clubs listening. It wasn't really low. Well, being in the teen clubs, one, it was Break 'em Off Something and Bounce That Ass.
Off Down South Hustlers.
Yeah, Down South Hustlers. Bounce That Ass and Break 'em Off Something. I was like, man, who is this? And then I heard Ice Cream Man. Then I heard I'm About It. It was a rap.
Yeah. I think Break 'em Off Something was the first one that I heard. The first album I bought, though, was the Double Disc TRU.
I bought Ice Cream Man. Well, my homeboy older sister had Ice Cream Man, and we stole it. We stole it from her. She was older than us, so of course. But we stole that Ice Cream Man. We was like, bro, what is this?
Yeah.
And it was up since then.
Shout out to that question. Super dope. Yep. BL45, fighting with the homie with the little arm is insane is a wild statement. I've been cracking up for 5 minutes straight, LOL. Shout out to Cold Chillin'. AB Trippin', based on the True Story 1 and 2 are fire albums and are his best work. I don't believe that. Shout out to 2 Chainz, but
yeah, you complete tripping.
Pretty girls like trap music, guys. That's the real answer. No. What you got to put me on?
Put on, man. I hope I'm not stealing this from you, but this week Mayor of Kingstown came back. If you're not watching that on Paramount Plus, please catch up, because that is a hell of a show. And they came out of the gate swinging with the first episode, Mayor of Kingstown, on Paramount Plus.
I got to have it.
Man, that first episode was fire.
I didn't watch it, and I'm fired up because I'm about to do that as soon as I leave here. My put on is a put off. Paramount Plus, Tulsa King some mid this season. I'm not feeling it. Yeah. If y'all waiting on this Tulsa King, if you... y'all can wait a little bit longer.
It's been down. It's been going.
It's just okay this season, dude. I'm not feeling it, and I'm mad because they're supposed to be transitioning. Your boy, Samuel L. Jackson, gonna be on this season. He gonna do Know Your King. They're gonna do the spinoff.
Interesting.
Which I am here for.
Yes.
But it got to be better than where they're at with this season 3 right now, though. And maybe I give it time. It's still in the process, but right now it's a put off. If you waiting on that Tulsa King, wait a little bit longer. I'll let you know if it cook up.
All right. No Limit versus over.
Damn.
25 albums over.
Damn. Gotta start some new shit.
Thing is, exactly. We'll be here for you next week, as we have been for the last 14 years. This is the On Deck TV show. I am out.
Peace.